Welcome to Bedtime Stories, which is brought to you by Ace Radio and proudly supported by your local LLEN. I'm Emma, and I'm going to be reading Arty Farty Marty, the paint smash and kraken, which is written and illustrated by Dale Baker. Arty Farty Marty loves to paint and surf. He's got a mad studio 2 hours from Perth. He rides tubes every morning and smashes out paintings during the day. While other dudes are working, he's madly painting away. He is only a kid-sized kraken, but that is not small at all. When stretching out his tentacles, Marty is 10 metres tall. A kraken is a legendary sea monster thought to be like a giant octopus. Marty blasts out music from his old radio speakers and cruises about in his Arty Farty sneakers. They are pretty cool sneakers. When it is time for a break, he busts out his painted up guitar and flings it about like an old school rock star. Marty can paint like artists of the most famous kind. He adds his own style with more fun than you'll ever find. On Monday, Marty created his own Da Vinci-style painting, together with a flamed-up hot rod and Mona Lisa skating. Pretty cool car. The Mona Lisa is one of the most famous paintings in the world, created by Leonardo da Vinci, who was alive 1452 to 1519. Da Vinci was also an architect, engineer, mathematician, scientist, sculptor, and inventor. That is a lot. On Tuesday, Marty painted in the style of Van Gogh's The Starry Night. For fun, he painted himself and other sea creatures, giving little fish a fright. Vincent van Gogh was alive 1853 to 1890 and was very poor. He didn't sell many paintings in his lifetime. In 1990, which was 100 years after Vincent van Gogh passed away, his painting of Dr. Gachet sold for $82.5 million. That is huge. Wednesday was a Salvador Dali type of day. So Marty painted melting clocks and made a telephone cray. Salvador Dali came up with the idea of melting clocks when he noticed camembert cheese melting one day. Yummy, melted cheese. Dali also designed the famous Chupa Chups lollipop logo, which I love too. On Thursday, it was all about Andy Warhol to the max, but instead of soup cans, Marty painted his favourite surf wax. Now, Andy Warhol, who passed away in 1987, he was famous for pop art. So he used very bright colours and images like soup cans, but he painted the same thing over and over again, just different colours, like Marty's done. On Friday, Picasso's style was on his mind, so Marty painted beachgoers of the Cubist kind. In 1911, Pablo Picasso was wrongly accused of stealing the Mona Lisa from the Louvre in Paris. Police suspected that Picasso stole the Mona Lisa simply because he was a very modern artist. It's a bit weird. On Saturday, Marty painted the calm impressionist style of Claude Monet. Marty's water lilies had faces, all laughing and at play. When he was a kid, Claude Monet doodled caricatures of his teachers in his school. So he drew little cartoon sort of pictures of his teachers. He sold some of these funny drawings to his classmates. Hope the teachers didn't catch him. Sidney Nolan, who was around from 1917 to 92, was best known for his paintings of the bushranger Ned Kelly, who's very famous. Reg Mombassa, born Christopher O'Doherty in 1951, helped create the look for surf brand Mambo. That's pretty cool. I think everyone has a bit of Mambo clothing in their life. On Saturday night, Marty wasn't sure which technique to trial. So he did a few paintings in completely different styles. Paintings in the style of Jackson Pollock, Sidney Nolan and Reg Mombassa were his top pick. The Pollock one was the most fun, made by making the paint smash, splat and drip. Jackson Pollock from 1912 to 1956 was famous for his drip paintings. So he just let the paint go on top of the board and it'd splish down. Sunday had the great Michelangelo type of feeling. Marty finished off his week with surfing mural on his ceiling. Wow. His tentacles would have reached though. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were named after the Italian artists Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Donatello. It's 3 of the Ninja Turtles. That Sunday night, Marty was up very late and accidentally sat on his paint. No! And as he was painting so fast, he suddenly did a backdoor blast. Did it pop off? The paint had hit Marty's drawing figurine and created the most vibrant painting he'd ever seen. He didn't realise right at the start, but Marty had created a piece of art. Fish and chips, num-a-num. So if you see Marty at your local fish and chip shop, be sure to say g'day. He'd be more than stoked to stop. Confidence is something that Marty doesn't lack. He'll encourage you to surf and paint. Go on, have a crack. When you start to look around, you'll see everywhere that there's art, from pictures on shop windows to t-shirts people wear. Look around the room you're in, see what you can find. All this art and design came from a creative mind. Wondering if you should give art a go or wait another day? Well, this is what Arty McFarty has to say. Get crackin'! Thank you.